Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater. Cersei and Alec woke up alone in the mountainous region of East Linya. After ascertaining Morgan was annihilated by a dragon, Cersei hatched a plan to destroy the colossal beast and swiftly disposed of it, absorbing a portion of its power. Meanwhile, Vortia gathered forces and information in Nivercrux before teleporting back to Demon's Knot to once again attempt to complete her mission. And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
So he walks all the way around the crystal ring, and says a magic incantation, and then says in Elven a bunch of words in Elven, and then he does anyone speak Elven here? You do. You're half elf.
That does.
All right. So yeah, you would recognize the words. He was saying a lot of magical words in Elven, like teleportation, magic type, magic words, weird stuff that has no literal translation. And then the last thing he says is the name of the city where you guys are going. Can loosely be interpreted as clenched fist. So yeah, you guys arrive in Westport magically, instantly. I need each one that traveled via the portal to roll a percentage chance. If you'll also roll one for Ost for me.
Oh gosh, why don't you roll the Ost one, Brian?
Okay, I'll roll the Ost one.
I feel like that'd only be fair. Oh shit. 47, these suck, you don't want to roll. I don't have to. Take pass. Because these are awful. 84.
84?
And we still need Morgan's roll. He got a 31, I got a 47, I got an 84. Joey got an 84.
And Tom got a 78. So first, appearing in this castle in Westport, coming through the portal, is Viva. Viva appears first, coming through the portal, flashes into existence, feels the strain. There's an old... roll a perception check for me there, Viva. An old elf cyborg, like clockwork cyborg wizard, hanging out by the portal, there to greet you, and several other like guards that looks very similar, also semi-clockwork, but you're traveling with someone that's half clockwork, so it's not that weird. Yeah, so yeah, you see them, and they see you, and they say, "Where's the rest of your..." And before they can finish their sentence, next pops in a passed out Ost, and they seem worried that he's passed out. They're like, "Oh, no, no." And you're like, "No, don't worry. He was like that before we left." He was like that before we left. They're like, oh, thank God. Next was, 47 for Vortiga?
Yep.
Alright, Vortiga comes through next. Totally fine.
Woo!
Oh, man, that was weird. But you're like, everyone else is here, except, where's Morgan? Seconds later, Morgan comes in. But when she appears to be, non-cognizant.
Oh, God damn it.
And she appears unresponsive. And they're snapping their fingers, they're shaking, they're trying to wind up her arm, everything. She seems frozen in time.
Great.
They're like, "Oh, something's wrong with this unit. We'll have to take it back and repair it."
So, is Morgan staggered?
They don't know. Something's wrong with the unit, and they have to take it and repair it.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
Is Morgan just like frozen on the unit? Like,
Yeah.
so they just take the whole thing?
Yeah, they're just carrying you.
I only got a,
Just like stuck in
11.
carbonite?
But Joey got a natural 20 on his perception.
Alright, so, Viva sees them carrying their new half-elf glass friend off outside of the room. Doesn't see quite where they're taking her. To the left, it would appear. But they've left the room with Morgan now, and you guys are still in the room.
I didn't like her anyway, so.
Yeah.
Let's get the show on the fucking road.
She was just getting in the way of you guys smashing stuff.
Yeah. I haven't hit anything in like 5 minutes.
Well, we should wait for Morgan, because you don't want to travel to Southport, just us two, because they have quite the force there.
We'll be fine. Worst that can happen.
Alright.
Yeah.
Morgan, do you wish to make a constitution save to resuscitate yourself?
Yeah, I can.
Come on, Morgan!
Thank God they won't recognize her in Southport.
Yeah.
You got a whole new body.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Alright, yeah, they have trouble getting you to work. So you guys have already waited 2 hours now. Morgan can roll another one to keep trying, or you guys can do something else. That's up to y'all.
I say go off
perception to see if there's any gambling in town, because I'm going to find the fucking deck of many things, and I'm going to play it.
Gambling in Westport is illegal because the military does not like gambling or fighting, because it distracts from the military. There is some secret gambling, but it's mostly soldier to soldier. There's no gambling dens here. And the gambling den in Southport has been wiped out.
I know. Someone helped with that.
Yeah.
With their multiple gunshots to the head of somebody.
Well.
Yeah.
So here you are, Ramses and Vortiga's body, standing around this drow castle. You've waited 2 hours for Morrigan. You've got this new intern that's like chomping at the bit that wants to go smash something. He doesn't understand why you're waiting. Let's just go smash something.
Okay. I mean...
Let's go fucking fight or something, Jesus.
Yeah, let's go to the arena while we wait then.
Let's go fuck some shit up.
Ramses...
Get Joey some experience while he's waiting. Or at least money.
Why not both?
Well, we'd have to go to the creature arena to get you experience. If you fight someone in the person-to-person arena, that would only give you the gold you won unless you killed the actual person.
I mean, it's a war arena.
Accidents happen. I think we should go for it.
They do have a war arena. The war arena either allows for group fights or champion battles. The champion battles is a one fighter versus a lot of people, basically. And if you win, you can get medals, which improve your diplomacy within town. Gambling is illegal, so you cannot bet money even on the fights.
Damn!
Yep. Group fights, you can either do teams or you can do free-for-all with those, and they also have jousting battles.
Ooh. Too bad everybody's ride skill probably sucks big.
Hey, I actually have a +3 modifier on my roll. Thank you very much.
Yep, Ramses has a +3 on ride as well. Alright, well, I guess we'll go fuck some shit up in the woods.
Right.
No.
So Ramses is like, let's just get out of town. We'll go find some stuff in the woods. Because Ramses, of course, doesn't want to go smash stuff in Southport and needs to find some way to keep this intern distracted. And I would say Ramses would probably even want to do the opposite of what HBI wants. So if HBI wants to turn this character, this new intern, evil, you would probably be like, well, I'm going to turn... you have the opposite mission as Ramses. You want to make this... You want to turn this thing into a good half-elf smasher instead of a bad half-elf smasher.
I don't give a shit what it is.
Yeah. You try to smash evil instead of just smashing stuff.
Nice.
Of course, then Rovogug would want just the opposite. But right now, you're now leaving the city of Westport, heading towards the Darkwood.
Yeah. I mean, that would be the most evil place, really.
The woods?
Well, not evil, but potential for danger.
Yeah, there's danger everywhere. But I would say like the towns are probably eviler because they're all full of drow. But yeah, there's stuff in the woods. Let's see what's going on out there, and I'll roll and see if you guys run into some stuff. There's my list. Alright, so you guys leave the city and head towards the forest. But it seems pretty quiet. Very dark in the forest. It's kind of a mild snow, so like a light snow. A light snow. It's starting to stick to your clothes. And there's a lot of wind. But when the two of you walk into the forest, you don't sense any danger at all.
Well, we're just having a blast out here, aren't we, boss?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Funny guy's kind of a dick.
So Caligula, what have you ever smashed in your life?
Good question. What haven't I smashed in my life?
I don't know. That's all I'm asking. Like, what's your specialty of smash?
Smashes dicks.
Just smashing all the things, man.
Well,
You got a nice China pot, I'll smash it. Yeah. You got an ex-girlfriend, I'll smash her too. I got time.
It's like a bowling ball.
I mean,
Smash
you
her
would
fucking
you would know, Ramses, that your job as Ramses would be to reunite with your friends and protect the crystals.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, your main goal right now is probably to find Cersei. Yeah, but you have this new intern with you that's probably going to follow you no matter where you go because this intern probably really wants this job. They pay good money apparently.
I need it. You know, even though I'm not getting paid.
They promised him a really good contract.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to, just so we can pass the night, waiting for Morgan to get fixed, I'm going to use knowledge nature to figure out what type of creatures are around, and then I'm going to summon creature slit its throat, or at least create a bait-like scenario so we can attract a larger creature in and then just fight the hell out of that.
Alright, I don't know how Ramsey's that is to slit something's throat to attract another creature.
Well, slit its throat. We'll just
No problem. Yeah. Well, yeah, you might be able to try that. You would know from your other experience in these woods that this dark forest is a very spiritual place, and a lot of the things here are like shadow creatures and ethereal creatures like ghosts and spirits. While there are some living spiders, like big spiders and blink dogs and things like that, a lot of the creatures here are more incorporeal, like yourself is. Which, I mean, you have ghost weapons, so you could actually deal damage to them, but you don't know if this new intern could help you at all.
That's his problem.
Alright. So you want to go try and hunt some ghosts?
Yeah, I've never been able to hunt a ghost.
Fucking ghost hunter.
I mean, I'll leave it up to the intern.
Alright, so you'll say, I looked at these trees and they all appear to be made of some sort of dark ghost wood, which indicates this forest probably has a lot of spirits in it. It says, would you be interested in maybe going to fight a spirit? It says, have you ever wrestled with a spirit before, boy?
I fucking haven't, and I totally will.
Alright. Let's go find some spirits.
Alright, you wander deep into the wood. Hunting spirit. Roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
I got an 11.
Yeah.
How's that low light?
You see an incorporeal spirit in the distance. It looks somewhat human, and it seems to be mumbling something you can't understand.
Hey you, douchebag, come here.
Not the best mood.
It does not respond to you.
Well, I guess I'll try to say something in Celestial to it. See if it speaks Celestial. Or can I just try to hear the murmuring and use comprehend language?
You still can't understand. It seems to be babbling incoherently. It seems to be like a combination of common and Aklo, but none of it seems to make any sense.
Alright.
I must have died drunk, huh?
So I have all of my ghost weapons, right?
Yep, they can appear in your hand magically anytime you need them.
I mean, I guess I'm going to fire a crossbolt at it.
Alright, you fire a ghost crossbow bolt, which are still limited in number.
Yeah, I only have 21 of them.
Alright, those are harder to find at a store once you run out, so.
Yeah.
Alright, you fire one.
Trying to get its attention. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to say, watch how it's done, intern.
Alright. Educate
Caligula.
me, bro.
Caligula.
Show me what's up, man. Ghost hunter?
Alright, that's going to be a... Because I get 2... So... Oh yeah, I don't add base attack into the crossbow, do I?
Yes, you just don't add strength to the damage.
Yeah, but I have the dual BAB where it's the 2 attacks, but I only get 1 since it's...
Yes, it's a ranged attack, not a melee attack, yeah.
Okay, so that's 16 plus 7.
Alright, you hit one. Roll the damage for me.
That's 1d10. That's gonna be a 2.
Alright, you do 2 damage. But it does get its attention. And then you realize there are 4 of these spirits that are hiding or behind trees that are now all headed your direction.
Okay.
Nice move, boss.
Well, you wanted to smash, now's your chance.
Motherfucking rock!
Alright.
Alright, these things are about 60 feet away. I need you both to make a will save. You guys hear the babbling noise come closer, and there's all 4 of them kind of making this weird babbling noise. It's kind of hypnotic. So you make
Ortega is immune to... Well, would Ortega's immunity to mind-altering effects do Well, she's not undead anymore, is she?
She's not undead anymore. Nope.
That's right. Let me check. Yeah, Ramses is one level away from that immunity. But, well, I guess we'll...
I'm immune to sleep effects. Yeah, +2 on will saves for my race bonus.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm going to attack one of the spirits.
I need you to make a will save first, like I said.
That's 19.
That's going to be a 15.
Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
Let's see you sneak. Sorry, I was looking at another screen. I didn't realize you snuck in. I have a lot of different things popped up right now. So what was that? What was yours?
15.
Joey?
19.
Alright, so let me check and see. I think you both made it, though. Oh, you did. You're both fine.
Yeah.
But it is a weird babble. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
So they're about 60 feet away. They seem to be flying, like floating above the ground a little bit. Of course.
Yeah, I'm going to attack it with my long sword reach.
60 feet away, right?
Yeah, you're 60 feet away, so not yet.
Oh, then yeah, I'm going to go towards it and attack it.
Alright, you go. You can move 30 feet per turn unless you're running, and then you're going to have trouble. You're going to take a minus on your attack if you're like charging at it, unless you're doing like a bull rush or something.
Yeah, I'll do bull rush.
You do realize that if you do that and want it to succeed, you'll have to leave Vortiga's body, because Vortiga will pass through it because she's not incorporeal. But if you, as Ramses, do it, you will grab onto that spirit, and Vortiga will have control of her body again. You'll have to fight her to take control.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's complicated. So I'll warn you before you try that. That's what will happen.
Okay, well, I won't do that then. I will... I mean, I don't really have another option. I can't just fire bolts at it because I'll just do minimal amount of damage. I'm going to march forward to it and attack it with my long sword.
You can only move... you can move 60 feet, so you're just going to swing at it and just take the minus because you're running at it.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll an attack at it.
Okay. And I get 2 attacks. The first one's +7 BAB and the second one's +2.
Okay.
And that's a natural 19 on the first one, so that's a
Hit.
critical.
That's going to be a hit, of course.
And can I roll to confirm on that?
Yeah.
No, I only got a 10. And I'm going to go ahead and roll the second one, and then do the, because it's ×2 on the first one since that was critical. And the second one is an 16.
They're both hits. All hits. Do a bunch of damage.
Alright, that's 1d8, so this is for the first attack, so that is 7, and then that is 10, so 17 for the first attack, and 7 for the second attack, so 24 damage.
24 damage. Alright, so you just wailed on the spirit. Your intern has watched you just wail on the spirit.
That's how it's done!
Yeah, so you see somehow, like, your boss just ran over to the spirit, a sword magically appeared in her hand, and she started whipping the shit out of the spirit. You're pretty pumped. You're like, that looks pretty easy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, question, can my normal greatsword even touch these spiritual beings?
Roll me a knowledge arcana.
I don't have that, so it's just going to
Knowledge
be
planes. Do you have any kind of knowledge that would help you understand this information?
I have knowledge nature.
You could try that. See maybe if you could encountered a ghost in nature before. Like, are ghosts a natural phenomenon? It's debatable.
That's going to be a 22.
So yeah, so that's not really anything that you know about ghosts as far as like, because that's a magical thing. But you would know just from looking at it, and you saw it like pass through a tree. Just by the fact that you saw it pass through a tree already, you would be worried that maybe your weapon won't hit it. Because you saw, even though this magic weapon that appeared in Vortiga's hands hitting it, you would notice it also kind of looks the same way the ghosts do. It has that same ethereal look to it. It looks like a ghostly weapon. And yours doesn't look that way.
Oh,
So you might be able to put the 2 and 2 together and be like, this might not work.
This is not going to cut it, guys.
Yeah. This literally will not cut it.
You're gonna have to give me one of your fancy ghost weapons so I can beat on asses. Unless you just want me to sit back here in the gallery while you educate me.
Can I give him a ghost weapon?
I don't know, can you?
I'm asking you.
I mean, if you drop those weapons, they still exist. They're the one part of you that exists outside of you. So yes, you could theoretically lend one to Viva as long as Viva remains in proximity to you. They're tied to you, so I would have to say you'd have to be like within 30 feet of you, it will exist. Outside of 30 feet, it'll cease to exist without your ghost powerness. So as long as he's next to you, you can toss him one of your ghost weapons.
I'll give him my masterwork spear.
Alright, fucking coming in. Let's do this shit.
Toss him a ghost spear.
Alright, I'm gonna go. So, hey, I'm gonna go for spirit, I guess, number 2. Right behind the dude that he just took down.
Alright, so you also charge in with your spear out and attack one of the spirits.
I have 40-foot movement speed because I got fast movement.
Alright, you attack a spirit with your spear out.
Yeah.
Your spear gets a +1 BAB to attack because it has masterwork.
Alright.
And the damage is critical 20 and a 1d8 damage.
Alright.
Plus your strength.
Oh, goddamn it, I just did a natural one.
Alright, so you trip and fall prone.
God damn it!
And you drop the spear. It's now 5 feet away from you.
Son of a bitch.
Charging into battle. You feel like you just made a fool of yourself in front of your boss. You're like, idiot, what did I do?
Oh, shit.
Run into battle too fast.
Yeah.
I was running too fast and I tripped on my own shoelaces.
Come
Should have
on.
made sure my shoes were tied first.
Get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pick up the spear.
Pop back up.
Alright.
Spear.
Well, that's the end of your turn there, so it's now time for the spirits to do their thing.
Great.
Spirit number 1, almost dead. You can tell it's very weakened. It's fighting for what it's non-life, whatever you want to call that. It's fighting for that.
Fighting for his death.
And it swings versus Ramsey's AC. It's only a 15 though, and I'm pretty sure Ramsey's AC is way higher than that.
Oh yeah.
So it like tries to scratch at you, but does nothing. The second one reaches out at Viva, now on the ground, and it reaches down to you with its cold, dead, incorporeal hand. And I roll 18 versus your AC. It's a what? 15?
15.
Alright, so it touches you. And it does 1d4 wisdom damage, which is 4. Does 4 wisdom damage to you.
Damn!
Yeah.
You just lost 2 points of wisdom.
Yeah, serious.
You were already a dumb barbarian.
That's temporary. That's temporary, right?
Yes. Every day you can gain 1 back, but for the next 4 days, he's going to be dumb.
He's already dumb. He's a barbarian.
Well, this is not going to help.
Like, was Conan smart?
Let's.
Is a god
Well, here's
smart?
what I like to think. I like to think Ramses is like playing this on like a whole other level, and we don't even realize Ramses is like purposefully stupefying this barbarian, so it's easier to trick him into being good. He took him to fight these ghosts, knowing that this guy was totally unprepared to fight ghosts. He's like, he's gonna get this guy's brain drained, and then I can boss him around. It'll be super easy.
Not like I was out there just wandering around in the woods looking for something to fight. I totally planned this.
Yes, all planned. Master plan Ramses.
Well, I guess I would.
Alright, there are 2 more spirits that are also going to attack our new Viva friend here. That's only a 14, though, and that's only a 7. So those 2 miss. So they kind of swipe at you but don't reach you. And now it's back to you 2 again. Vortiga, Ramses first. Yep.
Being the Ramses I am, even though I'm in Vortiga's body, I will rush back to Caligula and attack
The one that's
spirits
the one
around.
that's attacking him.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm going to
Fight
switch
them off.
to my oh damn. No, never mind. I'm just gonna keep attacking with my long sword. Because my flame dagger with the flame damage affect the spirits.
It's Ghost Flame, so yeah.
Ooh, flame on.
Yeah. It's like a white flame. It's cool as shit looking.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that just so we can have that visual in our head.
Alright.
He pulls out
Ghost Flame Dagger.
and this flame dagger flame on. And
Alright.
I'm gonna shank the nearest ghost to me by him.
Alright. Roll the attack.
1,000 points to life. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a 17 plus 7
Hit.
plus 5.
Definitely hit.
Okay, that's the first one. And the second one is a 12 plus 2 plus 5. So that
They're both
is
hits.
19.
Yeah, hit.
Alright. And that is 1d4 and 1d6 damage.
Both times, yep.
So,
Plus strength, right?
yep,
That's a
plus
melee
strength.
weapon.
So that's 8, and then the 5. I'm going to just do the first 2 or the attack, and then I'll roll the flame.
Yeah, just add the strength to the first one, and then we'll just do the flames afterwards. So go ahead and add the strength to that.
Yeah, so that's 8 on the first strength attack, and the second strength attack is 7.
Okay, so 15 right now, then add the 2 6s on, or, the 2 fire damage.
That's 3 and 3, so 6. So 17 and 6.
23?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
Ghost Flame.
So yeah, you fucked up that next ghost pretty bad, too. It grabs itself. You stabbed it right through it. And you, on the ground, see this dagger come out of the side with ghost flame on it, wriggling.
What a dick.
Yeah.
Alright.
Get up, son!
Yeah.
Get up and fight for your life!
Alright, so I'm gonna get up now, grab the spear, and try and go for the next ghost.
Alright, so standing up's your move action, then spears your attack, so roll your attack.
What? Is that plus BAB and strength?
BAB should already include your strength.
Oh, so that's 17.
That's a hit.
Alright.
You do your damage. And then you're doing a melee attack, so you'll add strength to the damage on this.
You said it was on 1d8?
Yeah.
9.
That was with your strength added?
Yep.
Alright, you successfully kill one of them.
Right in the face.
Yes.
Yep. You stabbed the one that he put the flaming dagger through. You stabbed it, and it vanishes. There are 3 left though.
Yep.
They're all surrounded. You're now in the middle, and there's 2 on one side and 1 behind you. They're all surrounding you.
Stand back to back.
All right, you guys stand back to back. Who's facing the 2? Who's facing the 1?
I'm facing the 2, he's facing the 1.
All right, it's a good leader. All right.
I'll be the Qui-Gon Jinn in this shit.
All right, now it's back to the spirits, right?
Yep.
Did you go Vortiga? You did this
Yeah.
flame dagger. He did. Okay, yeah. So that's them.
I stabbed the shit
All right, that's a
out.
miss. That's a 16 versus your AC. What was your AC, Viva?
It's 15.
All right, so that's gonna be 1 hit, and that's a miss. So you take another 1 point of wisdom damage.
God damn it.
I can feel you getting more just dumber by the second.
You can see it in his eyes.
More and more stupid by
My wisdom is
attack.
now 8.
Below average.
Yeah.
So.
It's the wisdom of a turtle.
It's fucked up.
Alright,
That's back to you guys.
Well, I am going to... Oh, I wish I had cleave. Yeah, I'm going to just flame dagger again.
Okay.
And, I mean, both of them are strong, right? Like, is
Well, there's one weak one, and I will say that's the one that Joey's facing off. You left him with the one that you got with your great sword, and you're facing the 2 full health ones.
Okay.
So you're gonna try and swipe at both of them, or?
Well, I'll just attack one with
All right.
both attacks and try and, take them out.
All right.
So, flame dagger. This is the first attack, and that is an 18 plus 7,
It's a hit.
and then the second attack. That is a 17 plus 5.
That's a hit also.
So that's going to do both of them, and I'm going to do the strength, the
Strength
melee
rolls first,
attack
yeah.
first. And that's 3 plus 5, so 8 plus 8 plus 6. Yeah. And then
fire damage.
that's going to be then the 2 flame damages. It's 2 and 3, so 5.
19?
Yep.
19 damage to 1. Alright.
And then I will stand down and put my shield up.
Alright. You try to defend yourself from these ghostly ghosts.
Yep.
A ghost shield appears.
Alright. I guess I'll go for the weak spirit that is in front of me. Just your general lunginess.
Stab at it.
Oh, man. It's only a 7. Oh, wait. Yeah, just 7.
That's a
Wait,
miss.
is that with BAB or without BAB?
With the
With BAB.
Oh, that's 8. That's
Still a miss, yep. So you swing the spear at it, but miss it. Back to them now. The weak one misses. Oh. And that's only 6. So all 3 of those miss. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
It's like flailing wildly at you, and they're babbling nonsense.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep on with the flame dagger, and I'm going to attack the weak one. Can I split the attacks?
Yeah. You can like stab one and then like stab at the other one, like do a double move.
So the +7, I'm going to go with the weak one, and the +2, I'm going to go with the strong one.
Okay.
So here's the roll for the weak one, and that's going to be 17 plus 5.
A what?
17 plus 5.
That's a hit.
And then, well, I'll go ahead and roll the damage on the weak one so we can assess that and then roll the second attack. So this is 4 plus 5, so that's 9. And then the flame is 6, so 15 on the weak one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do the second attack on the strong one. And that is going to be a 15 plus 5.
Hit.
And here's the strength is a 6. And the flame damage is 5, so 11 on the strong one.
Alright. One of them vanishes into thin air. There's now only 2 left, one facing each of you.
Alright.
And I believe it's now Viva.
Come on, Viva.
Same thing.
Viva Las Vegas.
Fuck this guy up.
Come on, Viva Las Vegas.
That's 10.
Miss.
Hi.
You're level 1. You're sucking it up out here, son.
Luckily for you, the spirits miss both of you again as well. It's back to Ramses.
Alright, can I do a cool move with my long sword and just like swipe the first one and then turn back around and kill the second one?
Yes, but you have to roll a,
An acrobatics or something?
yeah, something to get around Viva without hurting Viva, yeah.
Don't cut my arm off there.
Well, it's not
But you can do it rolling
Yeah.
acrobatics, you can make it happen. I would like to see that. That's a cool, I can imagine that being something cool in a movie.
Yeah, so I'm going to swipe
Chop
it
one
to
and, like,
the
flip
first
over.
one, so I'm going to roll that attack.
Alright.
Oh! It's probably not going to happen because I just rolled a natural 1.
Great.
Alright, so,
I was still attacking the one in front of me, and then
Yeah.
I was going to attack the back
so
one.
you swing at the one in front of you, I'll just say that you fall prone, so you fall down now.
Okay.
Alright.
So you swing and miss and fall face down in the muck.
Shit.
In the snow. In the thin gray snow, the thin dirty snow. In the dark forest. Full of leaves and shit.
So Pat's now on the, Mortiga's now on the ground.
Yes.
Yep, behind you.
Well, now I'm going to go into Rage, because that gives me a +4 to Strength and Constitution, and +2 on Will saves, with a -2 on my AC. So let's get that roll. That's 12.
Still a miss.
Still a miss? God damn it! Those would be shitty rolls. Might die here, boss.
I need a new dice,
Right.
dude. I'll tell you, you have to roll at least a 14. That's all you need. You were close.
Alright, so back to the spirits.
Alright.
I have a -2 to my AC, so I'm only at 25 now.
Only
Alright.
at 25.
Well, the first one I rolled a 16, the second roll 18, so the first one does hit Viva, the second one does not hit Vortiga.
Alright.
So you're going to take another
Okay.
1 point of wisdom damage there, Viva.
I'm so dumb right now. Oh, I keep rolling shit.
Then it's back to you guys.
Alright, I grab my weapon, my longsword, and thrust into the spirit.
Alright.
And that's a natural 19, so that's a critical.
Alright, do your crit damage on it.
And that's going to be 2d8. So that's 6 and 7.
So 13.
Yeah.
Alright, Viva.
Alright, I'm gonna try and stab that same ghost again. Still enraged. Okay, sweet. That was a... Let's see. 26.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Alright.
That's a super hit.
You need to control it. There you go. The game's
So that's 11 damage. Oh wait, no, it's not. Sorry.
Alright, the spirit in front of you vanishes into thin air. You have vanquished a spirit.
Yeah.
One spirit left. It's their turn now again, though. It swings a 19 versus Ramses AC.
I have 25.
Nothing can ever hit you. Now I remember why I killed Ramses.
Well, I mean, I'm still prone, right?
Yeah, so it'd be a 23, but still not enough to hit you.
Well, no, that is the 25 because
Oh.
it's 27 without.
Oh, well then, yeah, then I'll never hit you with anything. I forgot to use magic against you. But yeah, it misses you. So it's your turn. There's only one left.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm going to slice it straight down the middle with my longsword.
Alright.
And that's going to be a 19 on the first roll. That's with stuff added.
Hit. Just roll the first damage because it's probably enough to kill it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I need to. Oh, that's going to be a 6.
Yeah, it's just enough to kill it.
Alright.
Whoosh, it
Huzzah!
vanishes. You guys have killed 4 spirits in the woods.
Woo!
There you go. You get 1,600 experience each.
Yay!
I'm gonna get a beer really quick while you notate
Add
that.
that to Ramses, right?
Yeah, add it to Ramsey since he was the one in the fight.
Alright. Yeah. Level 2's 3,000, I think. And then level 3's like 8,000. It's staggering up to huge amounts. Like, they got 150,000 points, but basically Will's next level, he'd have to get that just to get to the next level.
Yeah.
And then, like, when you hit level 15, I think it's like 1 million each level. You just have to... bathrooms. First one on your left.
So while we're here, Ashley, tell me about your character. I've only heard bits and pieces. What do you got so far?
I made an executive decision. She's going to be a human as well.
Oh. That never goes over well. You gotta let a lady choose her own race. You're doing it for her own best interest, I know, right?
You gotta
Trying to help
let
her
her
out.
choose her own race.
Remember when people made you make a character you didn't want?
Well, I realized how fucking hard vampires are going to be to play.
Yeah, damn fear.
But sometimes it's more fun to play a hard character.
I mean, it's unfair. The whole, like, undead thing, I think it's going to throw her.
It can be tricky. I mean, you know, it's less difficult for vampires than it is for zombies and stuff. Fun guys
That's
see
what I
later.
did, Ashley. I was just a human when I got in the game. Brian really fucked with me.
But I wasn't that hard. Who wasn't, Someone was a vampire at the beginning of the game, right?
It was, John.
Yeah, John was a vampire at the beginning of the game, that's right.
The whole, like...
Count Druncula, that's what
But
it
he
was.
played it like a dick,
Yeah,
and we all hated him.
it's true.
We tried to kill him. So that's the only reason he had trouble was he was playing like a dick. Which, I mean, we all were at the beginning because no one knew what we were doing. And when someone was like, I want to be bad, they went really bad, like Scott Frank going to an orphanage to kidnap a baby and murder it bad. That was a thing.
Yeah, that
You
did
were
happen.
there for it. No one but me and Will were there for that shit.
OG baby kidnapping scam.
Yeah.
And the original town that's now been laid to waste.
I tried so hard to save that damn town.
You're rebuilding it, though. It's fine.
Full of zombies.
Yep. It's going to be a new town.
Kidnapping babies.
I just don't want to throw too much on her at once.
Okay. Yeah, human is an easier class. You do want to make it easy. Just make sure she has a character she likes. That's what's important. All right, so where am I at? What am I doing right now?
Yeah, we're still with me and Joey.
Oh, you guys are still hanging out in the forest? You killed some spirits? You want to give him a pep talk now that you killed some spirits? Maybe like try and this is now you fought some spirits together. Maybe like give him the old Ramses preacher speech.
Yeah. So, oh god. So,
you got your experience. Now you get a speech, dog. That's how it works.
Yeah. I hate being an intern.
so let me tell you about the power of the Lord. So my friend, how was it?
You got to be tactful because you know he was recruited by these people. He's an intern.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
doesn't know. I'll say this: he doesn't know a lot. He doesn't know the real name of the town. He doesn't know what HBR really does. He doesn't know that they're evil.
Doesn't know a lot now.
You were recruited the same way. They kind of bring you in, and they kind of, Vortiga is trying to trick him into doing evil things until he thinks he's evil and just becomes evil. Like that's how they got Vortiga. Is like that she was just a normal hobgoblin who like killed to eat and killed to like protect her family and stuff. And they got her to kill for other reasons, and then they were like, see, you're just bad, and you like smashing things, and that's how they got her to work for them. And you know that's probably her plan for this guy also. But your plans are, of course, different.
So I can speak to him as the paladin because he's a barbarian, and that's just one level apart.
Yeah. Talk to him. And, you are, a righteous fighter. You can tell him how to, smite things. Smite instead of smash.
Well, yeah, like, some of the toughest creatures to defeat aren't of neutral alignment or necessarily good alignment, but the evil creatures sometimes in the world are the ones that are tough to defeat because they lash out at anything, and they had so many years of experience, they have so much combat experience, they become some of the toughest creatures to defeat. So maybe we can run across a couple of those and get some good battle in.
Look, bro, I don't take no sides. There's something to be smashed. I'm gonna smash it. That's just how I roll, bro.
He's a big dumb weapon.
Yeah. I'm a walking, talking sword, alright?
So you now have permission to kind of use him as a god stick. You can, he's like, whatever you want me to hit, boss. That's basically this.
So
He's kind of stupefied right now. He was just busy like, well, just point at me to hit something. I'll hit it.
Well, don't worry, Kronk. I will lead you to some battle.
I don't know this crumb motherfucker. But
I don't think you know yourself. You have 5 points of fucking wisdom gone.
6. Thank you very much.
6 points of wisdom gone. I'm talking to a rock.
Hey, my intelligence is still high.
His intelligence is still high. It's just not very wise.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah.
So, Rams, did you think this might be a good time to use him as a tool while you can, or?
Well,
It's up to you.
Take advantage of me.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah.
For good, though.
I guess,
Whatever.
I mean, I'm going to go back to Westport and look around and see if I can find some shit for him to smash up the drow.
All right. So you lead him back into Westport.
Yeah.
It's all like that, military town, all barracks and stuff. You know that one major building in town that is drow is that major drow house where Vortiga delivered the crystal, where you guys teleported into, where Morgan currently is staying. That seems to be like drow headquarters.
Let's go check on that bitch.
Alright,
See if she's functional yet.
yeah, let's go look at Morgan.
All right, so you inquire about Morgan.
Yes.
They lead you guys upstairs inside this drow house, still inside of this big castle. It's very dark and dank inside. But they lead you into what looks like a laboratory. And on a table, like a big stone slab,
is the body of Morgan, and they have some sort of like magical accoutrement hooked up and wands waving around and saying all kinds of incantations and trying to bring Morgan back.
I'm gonna tap on the fishbowl and be like, hey, get up!
All right, roll me a Constitution save, Morgan.
You know Morgan's never gonna wake up from this, right? Her comm is fucking baller at +1. 7.
Yeah, they say they can't seem to revive her. Something happened in the transport, and they're unable to wake her.
You fucking vegetable, get up!
They don't know what happened. These are both very experimental procedures. They don't know what's gone wrong.
Alright. We'll flee this fucking bag of gears. Can
I do a perception to see if she's staggered and cast?
Do me a perception check anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
Only got a 6.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Okay, it's pretty dark in this room. You guys don't see a whole lot to lab, and most of your attention is on Morgan. Viva will notice a large sphere that's been smashed in half, and a lot of it looks like it's been ground up or destroyed in some way.
I'm gonna go poke it.
Alright, so you're going to walk towards the sphere. Almost immediately, the wizard, that has the mechanical wizard, yells at you to stop and don't touch that.
It's right there.
And you do want to act on impulse.
I'm just gonna...
You don't have any common sense, bro.
I mean, it's Ramses. I'm gonna let it go because
Alright.
this is.
What's his name? Barclay?
Okay, as Ramses, roll me another perception check now that you see him walking towards something.
I got a 21.
You recognize this crystal as half of the crystal that you touched. Something about it seems familiar. It's the crystal from Reyes, but it's been destroyed and it's been smashed in half. It's been yeah.
It's your fault.
Something happened, yeah. And now that you see you search for Tiga's memory, do me a will contest for the two of them.
I like how Will just points at me.
Fucking up my homeland.
It's what I chose to do. Like, I got sent on a mission.
Yeah, I did it.
Exactly. It's the man in the screen.
If I would have known how to play Frodrick, I didn't know that his BAB was so high, he could have had 2 attacks.
Yeah, you could have fucked shit up. Yeah.
I have no idea how to play a melee
A fighter character, yeah. You get used to playing a magic character.
I'll do the first roll for Vortiga. And that's going to be a 15. And then the second roll's for Ramses. Oh, shit. Ramses only got an 11.
Alright, Ramses tries really hard but can't unlock Vortiga's full memories of what happened. But she knows that Vortiga's somehow involved. And she knows that, and Ramses does know that is the crystal. That's all that you know. That Vortiga was somehow involved. That is the crystal. And this guy's about to touch it. And you do know that your job was to not let anyone touch a crystal if you didn't know they were good.
Alright, so I'm going to kill fucking Joey, right?
You don't have to kill him. We have to make sure he doesn't touch that crystal if he's not good.
Well, there's only one way to do that.
That's what I'm saying. What, are we talking here? No.
Yeah.
I'm going to yell at Caligula, get your ass over here.
All right, roll me intimidation or diplomacy, whatever you need to roll to make that happen.
Intimidation, I'm a superior. I
Yeah.
yell. He just
All right, so you're like millimeters away from touching this half orb
quit fucking around.
with like jagged edges.
I rolled I'm going to use intimidating prowess, so that gets
Add
to
your
add my
strength.
strength and
Yeah.
my charisma.
Overkill it.
So that's going to be 19. So
All right,
I'm gonna yell at Joey.
that's pretty intimidating, but you're pretty dumb right now. So roll me a sense motor to see if you get the drift when he tells you not to touch that thing. Yep,
Oh god, I have no wisdom modifier.
I know. So you're probably not going to get the point.
You would take it. Oh my god!
Yeah, you touch the crystal.
Yeah!
It's unfortunately not a full crystal, so you don't go mythic. But you do get a sudden jolt of power. And you are temporarily enlarged and enraged. So you have now the power of the spell enlarged, so you gain a bonus to your strength. You guys know how enlarge works, right?
Yeah.
So you now have a giant half-elf in the middle of the room that's enraged and wants to smash everything in the room right now.
Go time, bitches.
Yeah, smash stuff, Joey. Smash everything. Start smashing stuff.
Rage.
Tell me what you're smashing.
Oh no! Stop! Don't do it! No! Oh
I'm gonna pick up Morgan.
no! What can I do?
You're throwing and the wizard starts saying an incantation.
Pick it up and just toss it.
I'm slowly backing away.
All right.
Let's get in the range of the magic field.
I'm just like,
Roll me a percentage chance if you smash Morgan or not.
I need
Below 50 will be yes, you smashed Morgan. Above 50 will be no, you didn't.
Yeah. Joey is currently rolling. What'd you get?
85. You lived. No, you lived. You
Yeah,
lived.
85 is not smash.
Yeah, you lived.
Saved.
So I just tossed Patrick into the corner. Like,
All right.
ah!
Yeah. But the body is undamaged, and then you find yourself paralyzed, unable to move. As the wizard says an incantation, you find yourself held. Roll me a will save, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to make it because he's super powerful. But I'll still let you roll it because it's a game. If you roll a 20, then you'll still be smashing things.
And I have, since I'm enraged, isn't that +4, plus
On
2
saves?
on will
On saves?
saves? Yeah, on 2 on will saves?
Yeah, then yeah.
15.
Not enough.
Damn.
So yeah, you freeze in place.
Son of a bitch!
And you see this Ramses, and the guy's now yelling at you, like, who is this guy? What's going on here?
He's an
Aren't you in charge of him? I'm gonna write the HBAB. This is coming out of your pay.
He's an intern.
I don't get paid, I'm an intern.
He was talking to Vortiga. It's coming out of Vortiga's pay.
Yeah.
All the damaged property will now be coming out of your pay. What are you gonna do about it?
Come on, my pay. He did it.
He says, well, you're in charge of him, right?
I mean, he had an extremity come over him in which he lost all of his
He
college.
says, well, someone's got to pay for this.
I mean, he should pay for it.
All right, then. They say, well, then how do you plan to pay for it? They look at you,
I
Viva.
got 40 gold pieces.
That won't cover this rare, magical, and scientific equipment.
Is there something that you need smashed? Because I will smash it.
They say, as a matter of fact, there is.
Ah, sweet!
So I thought that's where you guys were going, to Southport,
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
smash the things in Southport. There's a list, and they hand you, the intern, a duplicate of the list that Vortiga already has.
Sweet.
They say, go smash these things.
Awesome.
If you take care of all these things, we can forgive your debt.
Awesome. Can we take the dead body with us?
They say, I guess so. We've got no use for it. We can't seem to wake it up. If you want to drag that thing around, you can.
Alright, I'll just pick her up and carry her. Since I'm all huge and arranged right.
Yeah, won't last forever. It only lasts for a little while, but yeah, for the time being, it'll be easy for you to do.
Alright.
At least till you get outside. Once you're on the street, it'll be difficult again.
And I want to leave a note for Tom.
Did you guys not leave him in Nevercrooks, or you brought him on the portal?
Yeah.
He's just upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
So you find the room that he was in and leave a note, the teleportation room.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're heading to. I guess we'll head to Southport. I mean, there's nothing else really for us to do, and I have a time-sensitive mission. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head towards Southport? And on the way there, Viva overlooks this list of things that you get to smash. So if you'll tell Viva what those things are that Viva can smash.
Yeah, you get to smash. Let me see.
I believe the Celestial Lens, the Glassworks.
Yeah,
There's some like shrines and statues and stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit to break up.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go.
Smash holy sites, destroy the Healing Hand Hospital, destroy
Smash
the
a hospital?
Yeah,
Forgot about that one.
Is it a children's hospital? Fuck
It's
you.
a hospital for everybody, but yeah. Children too.
Destroy the
Their children,
glassworks,
I hated all this.
destroy telescopes,
Ah, fuck
steal
science,
celestial winds, or destroy it.
Alright, let's do this shit.
And
So, yeah.
the Codex of Infinite Planes needs to either be captured or destroyed.
Now, you, of course, Ramses, would also see this list and have access to it, and you would also not want this intern to accomplish any of these tasks.
Yes.
So, as you're walking towards Southport, you either have to convince him to do something else, or and he seems pretty into smashing, especially in his current state. So it might be tricky.
Convincing him not to smash stuff. My chair?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be possible. I agree with you. I'm just saying you gotta figure something
I
out.
think that, like, legitimately, it should be. I mean, I can't, as Ramses, go in as Fortiga and be like, hey, you should join Aurora. You know, so I should do a misdirection and just get him to smash the shit for me, but not the shit that he's supposed to smash, just enrage him to attack the Drow instead.
Okay, but there are no drow left in Southport.
That's what I'm saying. So we, instead of going through the caverns, the researcher killed all the Drow.
Cool.
I smashed a bunch
Because
of shit.
when the library got burned,
Well, most of the drow fled. That's what
yeah,
happened.
yeah, they left.
So they found a couple dead drow, and the rest kind of just disappeared.
Does anyone
Fled
have
to
a map
Westport.
of Heroes 2? I don't have a printout.
Or of Demon's Knot, you mean?
Demon's Knot, yeah. Demon's Knot.
I can upload one real quick too. Oh, I don't know if I might have deleted that one actually.
Demon's Knot.
Okay, so we are in the Darkwood Forest, but we went back to Westport.
I mean, you could go to Southport and talk to Longo. You would just have to prevent this guy from smashing things if you do that. Like, he has this list of things to smash, and you have to either, like, find some way to stop him from doing that and maybe talk to Longo and get, like, more info, or, you know, explain your situation, find there's some way that you could, like, continue this charade.
Dude, right now I'm Super Smash Bro.
I think he's just as dumb as he is,
Sleep it off, bro.
like, common
I'm so
sense
cracked up
wise.
right now. Like,
And he's like, it's gonna be impossible to get through him with any reasoning. He's a barbarian.
Alright, well, you're right. He's also carrying Morgan. Maybe you can, like, stall and be like, we need to resuscitate Morgan. You could kill time on the road.
Dragging Morgan along.
Yeah.
I'm carrying you. Come on, enraged and
Well, I mean, he wouldn't know the difference between north and south.
It's true, unless he rolls a survival check or was suspicious for some reason. So if you want to say we're heading south and go north, you can roll me a bluff check.
I mean, fuck it, yeah.
Alright, roll me a bluff check and head north instead.
I got knowledge nature. Just like, hey.
It'll be a survival check to know direction, actually, not knowledge nature. Well, it'll be knowledge nature at night. You can like look at the stars and then know which way is north and south if you want to wait till nightfall.
And I do have survival check too. So.
Yeah. Or actually, you can roll it now too, because you would know from the sun. Roll it. You can roll it for nature with it. I'll allow it.
Bluff
Usually
is
it's survival
18.
to know direction, but
I got an 18 on bluff.
Alright.
I got,
if this beats that number,
It doesn't. I got a 14.
alright, then yeah. You're able to trick him and be like, yeah, we're heading south. And he's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We're going
let's go
south.
north.
Yeah, whatever.
You-
Let's go.
You
Yeah,
head
we're heading
north.
south.
You head north towards the city of Northport, carrying Morgan's body.
I
About-
summoned a horse and we strapped Morgan onto the horse.
Alright, Morgan is now on the horse. Morgan, you can roll another Constitution save to revive on your own, without any magical help.
12.
No dice.
Damn it.
You're just not meant to wake up. You're meant to be.
We all do.
Your character's gonna be asleep forever now. You're gonna start your new character in a new place.
They're at, like, in carbonite.
Can I give Morgan a nice solid bitch slap?
I've decided I'm gonna start you and Ashley's new characters out as real estate agents traveling to the island of Reyes. I'm gonna start you guys off right at the beginning, and you guys are the first people to go back to Reyes.
Perfect.
You're gonna be delivering a message.
I forgot. Yeah, you told Brian you want to be a someone.
Yeah, so you're gonna try and take over some property on the island of Reyes. You're gonna try and get in. You're gonna try and get in like cheap while while it's early. You think it's really good property.
Troll attack.
Values are low because there was a recent natural disaster. So you think you can get in there right now where the prices are really low. So some good real estate right on the water. So yeah, what were we doing before I got distracted talking about real estate?
North.
All right, you guys are going north instead of south. All right, so we roll percentage, see if anything happens on the road.
The snow comes down a little bit heavier. It's pretty thick, but you guys need to roll survival checks to make it through this thick snow without having to stop for the night.
Well, I have the Highlander feat with Vortiga.
But you're not Vortiga right now.
But it's her skin, though.
All right, then. I'll allow it. Good argument.
You know,
I got 17.
All right, so you're fine. You guys are able to make it through the snow just fine. And you reach the gate of Northport.
Alright, fuck are we? Southport, we gotta find a way in.
Shit. Knock on the door. I'll knock on the door. I'll get you.
If you're supposed to smash, why would you knock on the door?
Well, I could break the door, but I mean...
No.
Alright,
Let's use some, you know...
Common sense? I don't know what that is.
No, let's use a little subtle, you know, action here, and let's try and find a way in.
Well, you're the boss. Do your thing.
So,
I mean, the main gate seems pretty wide open. You don't have to bash anything.
Shit, let's
It's
go.
just a big, like, opening that you can come in and out of.
okay, then we'll go in.
All right, so you go through the archway into the city.
Stand out here.
Seems a pretty big city, mostly industrial, a lot of, like, warehouses and factories, a couple of shopping outlets and some other things I can tell you real quick. They've got Magic Academy, some stables, a private library, a magic arena,
So,
a
where's
tavern called Silhouette's Tavern, the Snallygaster Inn, a bank called the Bank of Many Plains, an old abandoned Temple of Chaya, a craft gallery, a garrison, a jail, etc. A bunch of export shops for the magical goods that are made here. It seems that it's a town that makes magical goods.
Sounds like a bunch of fucking nerds to me.
Yeah, you should get to smashing.
Right?
Yeah.
Point me in the direction.
Point at something to smash. What would you like smashed? So
I'm going to,
Is there an arena? Is it you guys are in Northport?
yeah. Is there an arena in Northport?
there's an arena. It's a magic arena, so they mostly do magic battles and stuff. It wouldn't be suited for you guys are both kind of melee characters.
Out of game.
Yeah.
If I did just point Joey and say smash and then turn around with Morgan and leave, would that affect my character's lawful goodness?
Is there anything
Fucking idiot, I don't know.
Is there anything unlawful about what you would be doing?
No.
Is there anything evil about what you'd be doing?
Not the banding
Well, then there's your answer.
I mean,
Would
it's
Ramses feel bad about abandoning this guy after like leaving? You're basically sending him a suicide mission. You know, if you send him in this town to smash stuff, these drow are going to kill him.
Wouldn't the researcher rather have an HBI attack the HBI?
Yeah, but he's not attacking the HBI. He's attacking the drow. I mean, that's also good for as far as they're concerned. They don't care. I'm just saying, you as a human, as a character, as Ramses, might feel bad about like just letting this guy sacrifice himself. Like you're basically turning him into a suicide bomber. You're like, yeah, you go suicide bomb that building. I'm walking out. So you can feel like, yeah, I don't know Aurora as well as you do. So I don't know if that's cool in your religion or not. I would feel weird about convincing someone else to suicide bomb and then walking away.
I really wouldn't be down with it as much.
You do want him to smash things. I would say I would agree with that, and you do want him to smash evil things. But I do think that just remember that as a paladin, you won't walk away from a fight either. That's also not in your blood. Like, and abandoning an ally. He's now technically an ally, even though you haven't known him very long. Like, you've battled together. You're like trying to convert him to good. Like abandoning him would not convert him to good. That if he survives that battle, he's going to be more evil because
He's not going to survive.
yeah,
But,
he probably won't. But I'm just saying.
no, it's fucking...
Do you want to kill Joey's new character on the first game that he plays? That's my main question. Do you want to do that? All right.
I can't do it.
All right.
Would
Would Ramses do that? Vortiga would do it. I believe Vortiga would probably be cool with
Well,
that.
Will killed me in like 5 first battles.
It's true. Will did
That's
kill
your fault. That's your fault.
That is very true. You did die in like 2 games. So you could do it. But also Cersei's a different character. Cersei, and I guess Froderick too, would feel differently than Ramses a paladin would.
But anyways, I'm not gonna do it. We'll go to the fucking inn, and I'll lay Morgan off. I'm just trying to get her back to normal.
Let's get some street fights.
Some people want to save the world, and some people just want to smash it up. Which one are you? Which one are they? Next time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater.